It is another lovely day right here on Lady Tracy Show. My people, we are on Unity Live Radio with the best of the best. Yes, yes, yes. I'm talking about a lovely lady over there in Texas, but she is currently in Missouri. And of course, she is a woman of many knowledge, experiences, and of course, history. She is indeed the author of the Sunrise and Sunset. Well, it's a Sunrise and Sunset release, but it is a part of a 3-book series. And of course, she is here to share the inspiration behind this awesome release. And of course, she is a structural engineer in aerospace. And as you can see, a book author. I'm talking about no other than the lady Rhonda Green. We welcome the lady Rhonda to our page. Welcome, lady Rhonda. How are you doing today?
I am doing wonderful and happy to be on your show.
It is a pleasure. When I saw your resume, your bio, that was like, a few weeks back, I was so thrilled to know more about you because it seemed like you had your fair share of sunrise and sunset. So can you tell us a little bit about who Rhonda Green really is?
I'm a mother. I'm a grandmother. I am 62 years young, keep that in mind. I am an aerospace engineer. I design repairs to keep the aircraft flying. Wow. Nothing is done perfect. And it's my job when a mistake has been made to design a repair that is structurally the same as or better than the original design. I have been married twice and happily divorced twice. I have been mentally and physically abused, and all of my experience over the years are what makes my books readable, makes it fun. The sunrises represents the hopes for the future, and the sunsets are the things in life that I have survived.
Wow, I am sure your grandchildren have the most cool grandma who really just do all those awesome work with those heavy thing in the air. The other day I was on a plane and I'm like, wow, how do they do this? Now I'm standing here with you, someone who has all the knowledge in how to put it all together. Good job, good job. That's one of the most unusual status I've had on my show. A structural engineer for aircraft. So I applaud you, woman of God. All right, now let's hear about your achievements because you explain how you've gotten this far. But I still know for sure that there are some achievements that you want to share with your people because a woman who have been down so much has to have some bright days to share.
Oh, I have many, many bright days to share. That's why they need to go buy the book. However, okay, one of my accomplishments was I graduated from high school a year early when I was 16. And I went to Prairie View A&M University to a 11-week summer program for new graduates. And after 2 weeks, I got a full 4-year scholarship. Now, it was not my desire to be an engineer, but my parents were paying full college tuition for my oldest sister and my middle sister. And when I got that opportunity for that scholarship, I took it to help take some of the financial burden off of them. And it was not a mistake. I would not have been a good mathematics teacher in anybody's school system. Teaching the kids is not the problem, but dealing with all the politics and administrative stuff, that would not have worked for me. And my mother told me that, and she was right. I did substitute a little bit. She was right on the money. After I got into college, into work, after I graduated, the dean of the university asked me if I wanted to go to graduate school. And I said, sure. He said, well, you will give us 2 years of work for every 1 year that we pay for. I said, no, I was through with I was through with that university. I wanted to get out and spread my proverbial wings. And so he said, well, apply for this National Science Foundation Fellowship. And I did. I applied for a National Science Foundation Fellowship for minorities in engineering. I took the graduate record exam for engineers, got it, passed it, and got that fellowship. I was like, wow. Sometimes sometimes I am so blessed. I have been through so much in this life, and I am so blessed. And at this stage in my life, I am happy for some of the things I have went through because they have made me the strong person I am today. And the purpose of writing this book is so that maybe somebody can read something, it'll hit with them, and maybe it will help keep them from going through some of the same things I've been through. I've been broke. I've been to the welfare office. I've been embarrassed at the welfare office just when I was trying to get on the free lunch program for my daughter. I mean, I'm telling you that I was down at that level because for a person that works constantly all the time, it is so hard to go out and to get public assistance. You know how people frown on folks that get public assistance? At least they did when I was growing up. But I was in a situation to where my daughter's health was more important than anything. And I went, this woman embarrassed me. She said, and you waited till the last minute, and this is an emergency case. I didn't know it was an emergency case. I just wanted the free meal program. I didn't care about the food stamps. I just wanted to make sure that my daughter had 2 meals a day since I could not provide them at home. So when I say that I've been through some things, truly, my accomplishment is that I have survived it all. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I have a good job. I have wonderful friends and wonderful stories to tell about it all.
Wow, this is such a beautiful testimony, Miss Green, because you know this will help a lot of people out there who don't believe that they can move past their downfalls, what they've been through, and you're the perfect example of this. Not just that, you are showing women that it's okay to be independent. Woo-hoo to that. All right, and not just independent, but to also be a role model for your children. Thank you so much for sharing, Miss Green. Thank you so much. Now let's get to the series because, matter of fact, that book first, because we know that this has to do, with what's happening and what you have been through. And we want to hear the inspiration behind the sunrise to sunset. Tell us a little bit about this title.
Well, I have always wanted to write a book. I have 2 other books that I got in process, but I never wrote them. I even have a big girl erotica book. It's 85% complete, but I never had the guts to push that publish button and go ahead and do it. I joined a Toastmasters club called Authors and Aspiring Authors so that I could learn more about the publishing and the marketing process. They said NaNoWriMo, November, is National Novels Writing Month. And they challenged us. And I said, okay. And I said, the easiest thing for me to write about is my life. It's easier for me than to create fantasy. So I said, I'm going to write this book. And I started writing it. No, I did not finish it in the month of November last year because I ended up losing my job. See, I've been there, done that, been on unemployment during the pandemic. I had 1 job interview, 1 job offer, and I took it. That's how I ended up in St. Louis. And after I moved in, then I said, I need to go ahead and finish it. I need to go ahead, finish those stories and get it published. And I did. Okay. I did. It was just,
okay.
I'm so proud.
It was awesome. I could just hear the thrill in your voice because of how exciting this book really means to you, how it means to you, Okay, now if persons want to get this book, Sunrise to Sunset, how can they get it and what's the cost for it?
How they can get it is I have a little bitty tiny URL. It's just https://tinyurl.com/Rhonda-ebook. You can get the ebook at 10 different retailers. And there is also a link on there to get the paperback from Amazon. One site, and you can get it any way you want to. And right now, the ebook is still in pre-release. So until the end of November, the ebook is only $1.99 plus tax for wherever you are, or it's in wherever currency or where you are. We are promoting it. We are putting it out there. I've been going to book fairs and it's a good book.
Deal. Guys, I hope you're listening. Go over there on Amazon, get yourself a copy of this beautiful work because it's almost $1. It's not even $1. All right. Now, Miss Green, quickly, do you have any future plans you want to tell us about before you go? Because this is important to keep you in the loop. We want to keep hearing about this awesome author that is on the market.
At the end of each book, there is a link where you can sign on to where you can get information whenever I publish another book. Currently, I'm working on book 2. Book 1 was Surviving the Sunrises and Sunsets. Book 2 would be Sensational Sunrises and Sunsets. All 3 of them will be SSSSSS. But there will be more stories, more things, more in depth. And I do talk about the bad and the good. And there's just a small little lesson at the end of each to try to help someone say, well, hey, maybe I really am in that situation myself. And if she can get out of it, I can get out of it too.
Got you. Is there anyone you want to acknowledge before you go, Miss Green?
Yes, I do. I want to acknowledge my big sister, Rubidale Johnson Peoples. She asked me in July, she said, how many stories have you written? I said, 17. She says, how many more do you have to go? I said, about 40. She said, why don't you break it up and put it in smaller books? That way you could go ahead and get published, you could get that success and you can move forward. And she's listed in the forward of the first book. And I say, thank you. Now I have a new career because I should be retiring in the next 5 to 7 years. And then I will be a full-time author, full-time motivational speaker, speaking to people about life's trials and tribulations. So just writing this book has just opened up so many opportunities for me, and it just makes me smile.
All right, keep going, Miss Green, keep going. You have a cheerleader in Jamaica because I'm so excited about the new path that you're on, and I am blessed and I am also inspired. Don't stop, keep doing the good job you're doing, and we can't wait to hear about the next release. Thank you so much for being with us on the Lady Tracy Show. I was honored to have you, and I'm looking forward to the next big thing that is to come. Keep doing the good job you're doing and continue to remember to share us and tell others about us.
Thank you very much. If anybody wants to contact me, it's Rhonda, RHONDA, writes books at gmail.com. Very simple.
All right. Awesome. Goodbye.